Hi everyone, my name is Markwell. My surname is Makap. I'm from Western Highlands Province in Tambulebela district, and I was recently I graduated from the Legal Training Institute as a LTI class of 2022, and I was admitted about an hour ago today at the National Court, Supreme Court of Papua New Guinea in Waikani. Thank you.
Hello, very good morning to you, sir. Markwell Makap. You have just been admitted to the bar. You are now about a few minutes old, fully fledged lawyer. So just tell me what you're feeling at the moment.
Feeling right now for me is it's unexplainable. Happy at the same time. I think I'm more happy right now because of my struggles and the hard work that I've put in, my family, the struggle and all that. And my achievement right now is a big achievement not only for me but for my family. And I'm very happy about my achievement at this time.
Wow, your family must be very, very proud of you.
Yes, they are.
I know your father, Mr. Makap, has been a teacher for so many, many years. He has been faithfully educating others. So, seeing you graduating with flying colors and now being admitted, and you are now a fully pledged lawyer, I believe he must be very proud now.
Yes, he is very proud. He came to witness my admission today, so yeah, he's very proud for that.
Oh, wow. Okay, Mr. Makap. The media has recently reported that you were the dux of Legal Training Institute class of 2022, right?
Yes, definitely.
Wow, congratulations on that. When you were announced as the dux student of the 2022 class, LTI class, what did you feel actually?
At first I was surprised a bit because in LTI we have a lot of bright students coming up, and anyone could get that award. And yes. I was surprised because we didn't get our results and all that. We just went in there for the graduation, and my name was announced as the dux here. So basically, the first emotions that came to me was I was surprised and then happy and all that afterwards. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations on that. Okay. We all understand that, starting grade 1 and then after grade 12, that's 12 years. So you get yourself enrolled at the university and study law at the university. It normally takes about 4 years, and then you spend 1 year at LTI, so a total of 17 years. Looking back, what do you say? Was it a long journey, or was it a very challenging one, or how was that 17-year journey?
It was quite a long journey. If you look at it in number terms of the years and all that, but living through those years as a student, I could say that those years went by just like so quick, because when you focus on your schoolwork and all that, you lost track of time, and then you see that it's the end of the year, and then coming to start another year of your education journey, and it was just like that from grade 1 till LTI. It sounds 17 years sounds long, but to me it went just quick. Like some few years ago, and I thought it was just last year, before last year, but then when I look at it, it was some 6-7 years ago and all that there. So
wow.
Time moves fast.
Yeah, people say time flies, so that is very, very true. Okay. So how many of you graduated at LTI and eventually got admitted today at the National and the Supreme Courts?
Yeah, I think from the university, there were a lot of applicants. Yes. And about 86 of us was accepted to study at the Legal Training Institute.
Okay.
And from the 86, I think about 76 or something. Yeah. of us graduated, plus other students who did not have a chance to graduate last year, and plus today, 3 of them or 4 students joined us and got admitted this year. Yeah, but I think total of 70, around 70, I'm not sure quite the number exactly, but 76 to 80 around that number.
Very good. I know studying law is very, very challenging. And not only that, getting admitted, accepted at the LTI, you go to score high grades or GPA to get enrolled at the Legal Training Institute. And then to graduate as the dux of the class, you got to be really super smart, or I'd rather say you got to really work hard to come out at the top of the class. So just tell us a little bit about your work attitude towards studies. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think you mentioned the word hard work. I think that's basically the main reason for my success. I know other students have also worked hard in their own ways and all that. For me, basically, I worked hard. I attended my candidates for one meeting. I prioritized my time, and I gave my first priority to, as you all know, God, and second priority to my schoolwork. And I make sure the work that I have done before I go around doing other obligations like family obligations and all that. And so that was the main thing. I think hard work. It was true pure hard work that I got this far and got the achievement of the Supreme Court awarding for the TI class of 2022.
Wow. Okay, you are simply saying that hard work and priorities. So you got your priorities right, and you knew that being a student, your priority was to get your studies and assignments done, and that was your priority. So you got it right in the first place, and the next was to work really hard. So wow, I think there's students, young students out there who are aspiring to become a lawyer, like this gentleman who is just about 1 hour old lawyer, a fully fledged 1 hour old lawyer. So he's a brand new lawyer. So if you are a student out there who is really aspiring to become a lawyer like him, and not only an ordinary lawyer, but a smart and a dux of the class, you go to score IGPAs, and he has just told you the recipe. Hard work and priority. Get your priorities right. Take note of that. Make sure you take note of that, okay? And what's your expectation for the legal fraternity? You know, when you first enter an institution, a place, you got to, you have some mental picture of a place and expectations. So what is your expectation?
Yeah, I think my expectation is purely based on my studies and from LTI, the courses that we studied and all that. I expect legal fraternity to be fair.
Yes.
And to be able to deliver justice to the people.
Very, very good, and I really commend you for that. You have got a very clear expectation. That is, the legal fraternity exists to dispense justice according to the law, and you have got that correct at the outset. So I really wish you success in your future career as a lawyer. Okay. The other thing that I'd like to ask, in case there are young people out there who might need some inspiration from persons like you, what message would you leave for young people out there, especially students who are aspiring to become a lawyer or a doctor or engineer or a mechanic or anything? So, you have any message for them?
Yes, as I said earlier, put God first in everything you do. I know PNG is a Christian country, and everyone been brought up, we know Christianity as a religion and we practice Christianity. There might be other influences and all that, but always keep God first in life. That's rule number 1. And number 2, for me personally, the people you choose to spend your time with and surround yourself, your circle of friends, you must choose carefully. Because nowadays
bad company ruins character. Yeah, you're right. Bad company ruins character.
I see that's the main thing that's ruining a lot of young people's lives these days. They have goals and they have some potential to achieve great things in life, but the people they accompany themselves with them, influence them about basically about peer influence people's lives. And as we Christians, we believe when God created us, He gave us a choice, and the decisions that we make will have an impact on what we become later. So choose the right people to associate yourself with. And for me, I could say that about a greater part of my life and my success is because of the people I've spent my time with, my friends, my circle of friends.
Yes.
We started from first year, and we kept our circle close, and we supported each other, and all of us came through the LTI, and we graduated together and got admitted together. And that's one main thing that I like to live across. Choose your friends carefully. If you see that they'll lead you astray from your goals and all that, cut them off, and you focus on people that will help you achieve your goals. And that's part of prioritizing your life. Prioritize who you spend your time with and all that.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that is valid advice for young people. So hope young people take note of that, and make sure you take note of that. Okay. Another question: have you been offered any job or any law firm or any what has already shown an interest in you?
Yes,
already?
Yes.
How many?
A couple, but I only choose one ready to go and work with.
Go and work. Is it a private law firm or a company?
Yeah,
or
it's a private law.
Private law. You have actually many shown interest in you, but you decided you have already made up your mind.
I just chose the one who came first. Okay.
Hi guys, be the ducks, work hard, and the job will come looking for you. Okay? Like Mr. Makap has said, actually the job came looking for him, so he had many choices, and he has already chose one. So his job is secured, it's guaranteed. Very good. Thank you so much for your time. We wish you, I personally wish you all the best, and may God bless you, your legal career, and welcome to the club, and we shall see you around. So just before I let you go, let me ask one more question. Throughout the 17 years of your education up to this date, have you faced any challenge? And if so, how did you overcome it? You may have faced a lot of challenges, but at least one that you would like to share with us.
I think from my education perspective,
Yes.
especially when I don't do well in my courses, in my test or in an exam and all that, I always remind myself that I always remind myself that it's never too late. That's one thing that I always remind myself, to get up and to do better next time. So I don't fall, just like admission, but that it's a Chief Justice has mentioned in there.
Yes.
So when you fall each time, you must get up and you try to improve and become better version of yourself. Yeah, I think that the main inspiration for that is God. I know that if you put God first, then you know that He is in control. He'll always get you out of whichever situation you're in. Nothing is impossible to Him. As they said, you do your part and He'll do His part. So that was my main inspiration among all of my challenges and struggles along the way. I pray and dedicate all of them to God, and it sort of keeps me focused. It doesn't affect my mental health and all that. Yeah, that was my main my support system. But apart from that, one of the main reasons for my success also is my family. They support me in everything they can, financially, spiritually, mostly. And one thing they want me to do is to study, and that's one of the main reasons they stay together and in one spirit, and they support me in my education. And basically, that's how I go through and I came this far.
Wow, that is very, very inspiring. Young people out there, you have heard him right and correctly. He puts God first, and when it came to his business, God decided to put him first. You get that right, okay? There are a lot of challenges out there, like social media and beer and all these many bad influences there, but choose what you consider right and do it, and you will not regret. Thank you so much, Mr. Makap. Once again, congratulations and see you in court. And I wish you a successful career, legal career ahead. And you are a true inspiration. Thank you so much for your time and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you. Viewers, Mr. Makap is a very inspiring person. He's a 1 hour old lawyer. His story is very inspiring, especially young people out there. Please pick up some of the advice, especially to do with her studies and all this that he has shared with us. Please pick up some of these golden nuggets and apply them in your life, and you will surely see some good results. Thank you for your time. God bless and see you.